Hello and welcome to episode 67 of Oatmeal Breakfast Plays a Video Game. The least watched show on the internet. I don't have any data to back that up. Today I am going to switch the difficulty level of the ksudoku game back to very easy from medium. I will get faster on solving the easy puzzles first. And then I will move up to easy. That is, if my ksudoku puzzle solving skills improve. I did not realize that there was easy difficulty. So I will take my time in moving up. I want to get faster on the very easy difficulty level first. I don't think it does me any good to go on a hard difficulty level and not get anything solved. I think it would be far better to get as fast as I can on the easier difficulty first. Say get under 5 minutes to solve a puzzle. At least under 10 minutes. I don't need to make it too frustrating, since I am just starting out with ksudoku. It's for fun. So I will keep working at ksudoku, and see what happens. So what else am I going to talk about today? I have got space to fill. I don't want to have silence while I am solving the ksudoku puzzle. At least now I know that I need more practice before moving up to higher difficulty levels. I know that I enjoy ksudoku. I hope also to try a paper ksudoku puzzle book. I think that would be fun to only have to use a pencil and solve ksudoku puzzles on paper. What do I want to talk about today? Let me talk about radio control cars. I like electronics. And one day I hope to be able to fix electronics. And one thing I think would be fun to do would be able to take toy radio control vehicles and upgrade them. Now that sounds fun to me. I also like the hobby radio controlled cars. I remember that I took most of my toy radio construct cars apart but never got them back together again. Let alone made them perform better. I want to get a toy radio control vehicle, take it apart, upgrade it, and put it back together again. I am tired of my radio-controlled toy cars being like Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty never got back together again, just like my toy radio-control cars. That reminds me, I used to have a big food. It was not a radio-controlled car, but it did have switched on the roof to make it go forward and backward. I might have owned two when I was younger. I never knew what happened to them. I think RC cars are more fun than the Bigfoot was. With the RCs I can be farther away from the car, instead of having to be close to it like I had to be with the Bigfoot. I wonder if I could take different parts from toy RCs and make a new toy RC. I know I can take them apart. I just had trouble putting them back together. When I was young, the toy RCs took lots of batteries. Now some of them have rechargeable battery packs, which I think is great. What else can I say? I am rambling on here, talking about nothing, trying to fill up enough space with words. I remember I used to get little balsa wood gliders. There were maybe $1 or so, and I used to have fun fling those around. I wonder how far I was able to make them fly, wonder how many I owned. I wonder how long it took me to break them. I wonder if they still make them. Probably. I also remember that I had a plane that I could launch. I am not sure how. Did I have to spin it around, and it would launch off into the air? Thinking about all this plane stuff makes me remember that in my life I have built model rockets, and launched one at least once. Now that was fun. I was very young when I did that. They were kits. And I am sure them must have been easy, if I put them together. Or did they come fully assembled? I have talked before about flying kites. I have never made my own kite though. I only got the kites that were in stores. I think it would be fun to design and make my own kites. Maybe one with a picture of oatmeal breakfast on the front. A kit that no one else in the world has. A kite of my own making. I wish I would have taken better of my toy RC cars. I wish I had not taken them about until I knew how to fix them. I wish I had kept them in funning order. I suppose I know to take care of any RC cars I get now. I wish I still had the first radio-controlled car I remember getting. I wonder how fast it went. I remember what it looked like. It was a little red and white buggy. I don't remember the brand. It took 4 batteries in the car, and probably 2 in the transmitter. I think I remember the day I got it. That was the same day that I got a scooter, one of those push scooters. I am going to write a song about a kick scooter. Why not? Sure, it will be a song that no one will listen to. So what? Can I think of any other toys that stick out in my life? Maybe my first toy RC was orange and white. If I were to collect anything, I would want to collect radio control cars, new ones and vintage ones. I think that would be interesting. I have no idea about the history of RC cars. So maybe I can learn. I think that collecting RC cars might be cheaper than collecting full-scale cars. And a lot cheaper to drive. There is so much about the history of RC cars I need to learn. About as fast as I could go back is the early 90s and the Tamiya Hornet. In fact, I don't know much about RC cars. All I know is the Hornet and Traxxas Hawk. There are so many models of RC cars that come out every year. I am sure. And I know nothing about them. I hope to learn. I have never driven an RC plane. I have never driven an RC submarine. I have never driven a drone. I have never driven an RC motorcycle. I never really worked on the Hornet or Hawk except for soldering. There is a lot I need to learn. I can still fill up more space. That will give me something else to learn: radio control vehicle history. Since I enjoy learning history, that will be so fun. I have no idea about RC aircraft. Except that I have wanted to fly an RC airplane and have never flown one. So I have no idea if I would be good at flying an RC airplane or drone. Maybe I will get the chance to fly them. RC history sounds exciting to me. Forget full-sized cars. I want to know about RC cars. What is the Model T Ford of RC cars? Who is the biggest collector of RC cars? Are there vintage RC car races? Are there people who fix vintage RC cars for a living? Now that I think about it, there are so many things I don't know. I don't even know that I like driving RC cars that much because I have never spent that much time driving one. I do remember that when I did drive them I always had fun. I don't know why I did not drive my RC cars more. Maybe I was worried about wear out the batteries, or using up the batteries in the transmitters too fast. What is the longest amount of time I have driven an RC car? Have I ever driven an RC car 2 days in a row? Are there people that rent RC cars? Do people want to rent RC cars? Can I ever get skilled enough to work on RC cars? Do I even want to work on RC cars? Will I ever get better at ksudoku? Can I come up with a good joke about radio-controlled cars? I have never had any interest in having a train set and building scenes for it. Though I remember wishing I had a train that ran through my house like Ricky had on Silver Spoons. And I also remember wishing I had video arcade machines like Richie had in his house. Maybe it's bitter that I did not get an arcade machine. Because if I had one I would have spent a lot of time losing at the video game. Then that would have made me upset. As you can see, I was able to solve the ksudoku puzzle on very easy difficulty. I will see how fast I can get at solving ksudoku puzzles on very easy. It will be fun. I hope to see you here tomorrow, same place, different time. Good night. Have a great weekend. And that is the end of the show. Thank you for watching. Have a safe drive home. Good night.